Hello and welcome back to Snowrunner. I am RadiatedBru, and today we've got ourselves a little plan. We're gonna try to go do a couple tasks here. One is the lost trailer. We've got the little scout. I think we can run down the hill and possibly kind of cut up through these trees around here. So we're gonna actually go check that out now. We're gonna go down the trail to the left. Actually, we might run down the highway and come back this way. But that's where we're going to try to enter the trees, is right here next to this rock. And then if, depending on how well that goes, we might be coming back here for the Fleet Star to go get ourselves some oil barrels. So those oil barrels out in the river have to go to the fuel station. And I think heading down the trail, if we can get down that trail amongst the rocks, which I think we can do, we can kind of grab a couple fuel barrels real easy, head down the beach over by where the Chevy's been parked, and there's a fuel barrel out across kind of a little rock bridge out in the middle that we gotta drive across anyways. I think we can go ahead and grab it, maybe stack them all up on the truck, and head up the hill to the fuel station. That just leaves one more over by close to where we painfully winched and tugged and pulled our way up the hill with the white Western Star. But that would leave only one more fuel barrel over in that position to go get. But I think we could do that, possibly. So we're gonna get a move on here. Try to see if we can get down the hill where we're hopeful, because I feel like taking that trailer down the beach is not a great idea, and it seems to be in a position where it's kind of oriented, pointing up the hill, you know. So I just kind of think that well oh man, we did not put the autonomous winch on here like we said we were going to. Let's just go ahead and do that now. Worth the money. Okay. It's a painful amount of money, but back down to where we just lost ourselves. It might also be worth putting one of those off-road transmissions on one of these. I think I have that Snowrunner transmission just kind of sitting in the wings waiting, but I'm not real sure if I want to throw that on one of these yet. Could prove useful. And I took the fuel rack off of here because I feel like I'm going to be covering a lot of steep terrain for this bit of mission, and I don't want to be fighting, flipping it over, you know, like just happened, even without the fuel rack up top. We don't want that to continue to be the story of today's video. So around those rocks, which just caused us some pain. We're gonna go down the hill too quickly. That's what we're gonna do. Oh my goodness. Not got enough distance there. Well, let's just try to pull ourselves down the hill maybe. Well, we made it down. Oh, good golly. The question is, can we get the trailer up there? I really don't want to slog along the muddy beach with it. I think we can pull it up the hill. What a mess. Oh, we can see some fuel barrels sitting over there in the mud. I think once we get around this first set of trees, it's pretty straight up the gullet here. There's some rocks, which I don't like. I think it might be best if we just go ahead and hitch up to this. As long as we can kind of keep it straight, we should be okay, I think. Try to stay over here outside of the rocks. They seem to be the biggest problem right now. There's a way through the trees. Let's easily get our way that direction so we don't totally point down the hill. Man, I've done this mission before, I know, and I've never gotten it back up the hill this easily. I've always tried to go along the river, and it was absolutely pain in the neck. Man, that was not bad. Well, same story as before. Let's not flip it. All right. Well, that is one task down. I'm gonna actually pull into the fuel station, just kind of leave ourselves here. A little forward operating position. Go ahead and top you up, turn you off, and let's go see what we can do with the Fleet Star. So the plan is to go down the hill, back down here. We want to grab these oil barrels out this direction. We want to grab the oil barrels out that direction. Continue on down the beach some way. Maybe it's through the trees right here. I don't know. Maybe through the trees. Check in with the old Chevrolet that we haven't seen in a while. It's been sitting there waiting for us. And we'll continue over here to these oil barrels. And then possibly up these switchbacks. It's an adventurous route, but we will see what we can do with it. We've got ourselves some pretty good tires now. It's just with that crane on there, it tends to be a little tippy. but we need the crane to pick up the barrels. If we can manage this, then it's just an easy run around towards the dam to grab the last one. Gonna just use low gear here to keep ourselves under control as we go down the hill. No need to do too much descending with style today. This big truck does not have the option for an autonomous winch right now. Can we go over this little bit of hill? There really is no need to do that. Just getting a wild hair about me. Oof. Tight spot. It's one reason why I don't want to try to come up this way. I feel like it's much more difficult to fight the rocks going up than it is going down. But it's just one spot. Oh, it's so tempting. So tempting. I think that'll do it for the first one. We'll go ahead and pack it, restore the crane. Let's get a movement. Trying to remember if I put that next marker where the barrel was at. Yep, I did. Okay. Could be dealing with some soft ground, so we went ahead and kicked on the diff lock. Now we know we can kind of reach some stuff from distance with the crane. I think that'll do. I'm not pulling across the body of the truck for a reason, because when you do that, it can cause you to tip. We don't want to tip. Very nice. Go ahead and pack that on there. Let's see if we can get down here. And I believe our next point was over here next to our Scout Chevy where we left it. And it could use a little fuel, which we're doing pretty good on. We only burned about 11 gallons. Just had to cut through some trees here. Now we don't want to empty our tanks for any reason, but we can spare, I believe, a little bit. Oh no. I'm not sure this was a good idea. Oh, we just muscle our way through there. Say I can spare a little bit, but I'm gonna spend a little bit wigging around, or wig-wagging my way through here. But we've done it. Not too bad. Sorry, mailbox. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, it had half a tank. That's really not bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and other way. Yeah, we'll fill it up. Let's go see if we can grab this third barrel for ourselves, which we should probably make this active. We can make it work from here. We're gonna use the stabilizers. So we cannot pack these on, so we're gonna have to make do by kind of just usually use the crane and rest it down on top of there. Like so. We're going to try that. Okay. Here goes nothing. Up the hill we go. Now we're even more top heavy than we usually are with a full load. So we're gonna wanna be extra careful with the way this truck tips back and forth. Probably gonna use a lot of low gear climbing up the hill here. So you cannot winch when you have the crane activated like we do now. So we don't have that as a quick save kind of option if we start tipping too much. Just something to be aware of. Like that. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try to save that. We're just... feel like we're trying to do too much going that way with all that. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, we still got a few minutes. I think we did just top up the Chevrolet. Let's go finish finding the antenna tower with that truck. We're gonna leave this one here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the cargo. We'll have to restart this this mission anyways. Didn't really get far with it. That's hilarious. So we are to find the antenna tower, which it looks like is up the hill over there. So we were planning to head all the way down the beach, cut through the trees, up the hill, kind of around here, and possibly in behind these trailers. That's the plan. So let's go make it happen. Now we have since unlocked some newer tires for these Scouts. Just have not been back to the garage with the Chevy to put them on. I think we're going to want to put them on though before we go to those next areas. It's just this Michigan area, you do encounter a lot of mud. We do want to be rolling with mud tires if possible. Do not really want to go through that mud pit right now. I'm gonna opt for the beach. back up here where we had previously been for part of the Michigan Trail with these flags. Don't want to get too sideways on this hill because that's when danger and graceful descents start to happen. Oh goodness, can't believe we've been topsy-turvy so much these last few episodes. Whoa. There's a big stump. Don't need to run into that. We do need to get to this. Oh yeah. Well, that is another task completed. I think it's a great way to wrap this one up today. So let me know what you guys think. We did a couple missions here with the scouts, and you had some more failure with the Fleet Star ending up on its side. But till next time, peace.